And we're back.
And we're back.
I feel like we're on the red carpet.
We're on some kind of carpet. Where are we today?
We are on a pink shag carpet. Well, I was going to be like the red carpet. What are you wearing today? Is this, Christian Dior? Do you have, this is 43 degrees.
Adidas.
Adidas. Perfect. Okay, so today I know we're looking at a little bit of pink shag, but we are in beautiful Sudbury, which we know is a wonderful town.
It is.
And we are in a fabulous home for the right person. This property was, it is an estate sale. Okay. So do you know what an estate sale is?
Yeah. It's in the family. Right?
It's in the family, and a little bit more particularly, normally...
Legally in the family.
Legally in the family. As far as you know, locked in. Yeah. It's part of the family. It's part of the family, and typically with an estate sale, somebody, the family selling it, and a family member has either gone to assisted living or they have passed away. And that is our situation today. It is a great home, and we walked through and looked around. You can see it's got a ton of space. I mean, it's over 5 bedrooms, but it needs some love, right? It needs some love. So when I first met with this family, it was filled to the gills because they'd been here since 1963.
And everything that they owned since 1963.
Correct. Right? I mean, think about your house. How long have you been in your house?
3 years.
Have you collected some things?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
My wife is a collector. She's a collector.
And I still, and then the box comes in, another box comes in, and then kids don't take their stuff with them.
I throw things out. People don't miss it.
Well, I have a rule. I throw out one thing a day.
I like that rule.
If you can just get one thing out a day, it's like gray hairs. One goes and 6 comes back. Right. But if you can just start somewhere with one thing a day, and it could be like that magazine that's sitting on the table that you're just never going to read.
Right. Because you got it because of one article.
Right. Or that one left sock that you're keeping, hoping the right's going to show up. That's a whole nother story. Where does the right sock ever go? Something's got to go.
One away keeps the clutter away.
One away keeps the clutter away. You heard it here, folks. This has become sort of a specialty of mine. How do we take care of a loved one's home that is also an expensive asset that they've lived in, loved, and now it's time to go to a new owner, and the people selling it, of course, want to make the most money that they can.
You kind of spoke to like the human side of it, right? The empathetic side of it. Not all realtors are the same. Some people, it's just a house. But what are the things that you prepare yourself for when knowing like this opportunity has come off the cuff of somebody passing?
Well, I think it's just relatability. Yeah. So, as I told him, I lost my mom last year, and I've been through it. And it's like anything. If you've been through it, you have empathy over a family situation. It's not about the sale or the deal. It's really, truly about helping take the stress off of a family, just like I needed the stress taken off of me when I had to deal with my situation. Yeah. In this particular situation, while we were cleaning out the house, actually, their loved one went to an assisted living. So it's really relating to that as well. Okay. It's a time in your life when you're trying to figure out, okay, this house is too big. The kids are grown. Yeah. I mean, what are we looking at? Almost 3,000 square feet, something like that. Yeah. And potential to expand. And
the upkeep on the outside of the house. Yeah, that's going to take some effort.
Oh, a ton of effort. Yeah. I mean, and trying to figure out snow removal and landscaping and not falling. It always comes from a place of safety, right? Yeah. You don't want to fall, and you don't want to see a loved one fall that's living alone. Yeah. So you're trying to make that decision of when is the right time to move and have a little bit of help, which none of us want to be in that situation, but it's going to happen for all of us that at some point we're going to need a little help.
I saw the ADU. Right?
Yes, the ADU. All right, so we learned about ADUs on our other podcast.
It was nice. This one is like the other, is above the garage, the
Correct.
two-row garage. Yeah, and it's very spacious and has a lot of potential.
And
but it needs love.
It needs love because it's unfinished, right?
Right?
So again, it's a separate entrance, and somebody can go up there and finish it off, and it either could be bonus space for other people to live in your house.
Yeah.
Could be potential rental income if you want to go that way. Could be a home office. So there's all kinds of opportunity there.
This one, it's sizable. A home office. Could be, right? Just take a
Well,
corner.
or as you mentioned, Super Bowl Sunday space.
Super Bowl
Sunday space.
Right? But that is the one here. I saw a whole studio production space. So, so if you're one of those DIYers or you're a photographer, that was an awesome
artist space.
Yeah,
and it's also artist space. Or, even again, there are some businesses where maybe you might need to meet with some clients, but you don't want them to come in your main home. So now you got a separate entrance. You could go in that way.
Right.
We're seeing more and more of that. Or if you just need privacy. So now, for example, there are therapists that I see all the time. They want home offices, but they also, for privacy, they need their clients' information not in the main house. So now you can go and create that into an office space.
Over here. Said where? In this dark tower?
Yeah. See you in a minute.
Tell me your secrets in my secret lair.
How are you feeling today?
But I can see that. I can see a therapist's office. I can see that, a therapy office.
Just a little bit about the process, because I'm sure that comes up a lot. I think, and again, we talk about different realtors handle things differently. For me, I like the concierge basis of it. So I come in while this is all happening. So you can certainly, and I think I shared with you some of the pictures of the before. This place was filled to the gills. And so, part of it is the clean out.
Yep.
And then there's the cleaning. And then there's, some repairs that were needed. And there was a couple of things that we had to do here, and bring in a plumber and electrician to repair a couple of things.
They need somebody with experience that could just, A through Z, what are the steps, what's needed? Got
Correct.
it. Okay.
What are the steps, what's needed, and how can you compartmentalize, obviously, the feelings? Again, this person was going to assisted living, eventually passed away, so there's grief involved too. So how do you differentiate the feelings of trying to get over planning to sell a home that has all these memories and feelings, and at the same time you're working on someone's estate and everything that's involved in that. So there's a lot of emotions involved. So I come in as the buffer. And typically this is a wonderful family, everyone gets along, but I've dealt with a lot of estates where there's one sibling that doesn't get along with everybody or has different opinions. So I have to be that buffer to get everyone on the same page.
It's a lot more than what you thought you signed up for, right?
Right. It's a lot more. It's a lot more. And then, obviously, as we saw today, you have these carpets that actually underneath this are gorgeous hardwood floors.
Yeah.
But we have an in-house stager. So now we've got to stage this up so somebody can see how they can live in it. So they're going to walk in here and hopefully not see an old rug, but they're going to see, wow, look at the stone fireplace and look at this fabulous place to hang out outside of your kitchen.
Right. It does inspire living.
It inspires living.
Right?
Inspired living. That could be a magazine.
That could be a magazine. We're cooking every time we come together.
I know. Why do we keep creating more work for ourselves? I don't understand. Oh my gosh.
But yeah, you can just this place is a time capsule a bit. The Boogie Nights shag carpet upstairs.
Oh. And the red room.
Right, the red room.
The red room.
Yeah.
The owner loves red, and the bedroom is red. And again, didn't you like the staging on that? Because otherwise you just walk up and be like, oh my goodness, what is this? But now with all the staging, maybe you can get over the fact and say, maybe red is not the particular color you'd like for your primary bedroom, but you can see the space and you can see the versatility of what that room can be.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the way it was staged, but I can honestly say I wasn't really, because of how it was staged, I wasn't bothered by the red.
Right. So you're going to go home and paint your room red?
Hell no.
You sure about that? That was just a little quick.
Yeah, no.